Hey, I'm Bob. Been totally blind since birth, and I'm into Star Wars. We're taking a look at an action figure from the Vintage Collection today. I couldn't find General Grievous in my Legacy Collection bin, but I did find him in the Vintage Collection bin. So, I mean, he's basically the same figure, maybe painted a little differently. So the Revenge of the Sith versions of Grievous, they're a bit shorter than I expected, to quote a certain Jedi Knight. This guy, though, I love his stature. Very tall general. Let me see if I can keep him centered here. Raise him up and lower him and all that good stuff. So let me turn him around, because Hasbro equipped the good general with a nice soft goods cloak here. And I think they even put a Kalish symbol on this cloak. Not sure where. Raise him and lower him and all that good stuff. Just bear with me here. Alright, so you can remove the cloak. Take that off. And the general has 2 arms. Count them 2. But they can actually split into 4. So let's see, we'll split the ones on the left here first. And we'll turn them around. Split the ones on the right. There we go. And he has 4 lightsabers. Well, I take that back. He doesn't come with 4 lightsabers. He only comes with 2. A green one and a blue one. So I'm going to grab a few. All right. I don't know which hands he holds which in, but we'll just kind of do some playing around here. Okay, so we could put a blue one in this hand. I don't think they stay in his hands very well. I'm afraid he's going to drop them. So yeah, that's a blue saber there. I've done my best to memorize his saber hilts, the way the textures are. So yeah, that's a blue one in his left top hand, his top left hand. And then I have him equipped with one of his green sabers in the right hand here. So this green saber was actually one that we got with a sneak preview Grievous figure from Revenge of the Sith. That's got a very distinct texture there. But he only comes with 2 sabers, unfortunately. Now, if you have some spare General Grievouses, knock out his saber here. These really don't stay in his hands that well. I wish sabers would actually lock into his hands, but they don't. I'm going to cut his hands off with his own lightsabers. I can't even get this thing to stay in here. You can actually have him wielding 4 sabers. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can't. This is going to be a bit difficult here. I didn't want this to turn into a uber long review. So he has another blue saber right here. I'll stick this in his bottom left hand. I don't want him to drop this top one. This is turning into a regular 3-ring circus. What this is. All right, there is another blue saber in his bottom hand. See, this top left hand, he's holding his lightsaber in a very precarious position here. I'm thinking it's going to fall right out of there. Oh, boy. And if it do, I'm going to have to pause the video. And one last saber. This is a green one. And I'm going to stick this in his bottom right hand here. I wonder if that's going to fall right out too. Kind of be cool if these hands were made out of a less gummy plastic, so he could have better grips on his sabers. I don't think I'm going to be able to have him hold this last saber here. I guess I'll have to hold it steady. All right, General. So yeah, if you got a couple of spare lightsabers for Grievous, you can have him wielding 4. Good luck keeping him in his hands. I guess some of you guys who are into modeling clay and all that stuff can maybe stick them to his hands or whatever. So yeah, he's kind of holding them. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Get him centered here. Okay, there we go. Grr and all that. Okay, I'm going to pause this and show you another trick you can do with them. All right, General, let's get these chest plates off. You're going to have some medical work done here. All right, yeah, you can remove his armor from his chest. I figured I'd hold his hands up above his head so you might be able to see his internal organs there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see them. So yeah, you can take the chest plates off. Get a good look at his gut sack there. Isn't he a handsome devil? Just love this guy. He looks like he's trying to put on a shirt right now. He's got his hands held up above his head. Reminds me of a kid trying to put on a shirt. So he's got one more accessory, so I'm going to grab that real quick. I'm not sure how we're going to wield that. So he has that blaster that we see him wielding. All right. Getting ready to call this a video in just a minute here. All right, so he has his DT-57 Annihilator blaster, the Grievous Striker. So he's got Grievous Striker in his upper right hand there. They just gave this guy all sorts of stuff. Now remember, the second pair of lightsabers are not included. But if you want Grievous to wield 4 lightsabers, you know, just grab a couple of spares from Jedi or whatever, a couple of green, or a green and a blue. If you have an extra green and a blue, you can have him wielding 4. I wish Hasbro would have given us 4. 2 greens, 2 blues, like we see him wielding. And let's see. I actually wish these arms could detach at his shoulders, and he would come with an alternate pair of arms. So you could either have him with 2 arms or with 4 arms. They make a Clone Wars Grievous that does that. We'll take a look at him at some point. I do love the way that he comes with some alternate arms. But yeah, you split these arms down the middle, which is, you know, how he does them in the film. So pretty cool film accurate feature there. And now I'm going to call this a video. And we'll go zip the General's gut sack back up. We'll put the armor back on him. Can't have him vulnerable. He'll start cussing in Kalish or whatever it was. I don't know what he said. Anyway, I'll hear you guys in the next Star Wars related video. And don't swear in Kalish if you have kids or if you want your channel to be appropriate for YouTube. Okay, what I said is not to be repeated. It's very, very harsh Kalish language, whatever it is. So till next time.